This door has a story behind it. Let's see if it still does the thing. Nope. Okay. On the disc, especially on the original, this room took a really long time to load for some reason. Probably because of the window view behind this panel. But so like that door, because it doesn't start loading a room until you shoot the door. That's when it loads the room in. That's the loading screen, basically. And yeah, this one has turrets, so I can't just shoot that right now. So, do I have to actually do it first? Yeah, I've got to get my ship shot at to progress. Fine. Anyway, so yeah, I'd spend like, it'd take like 20 seconds to load in this room. Probably because it was prepping these cutscenes, but even like after them all, it would take forever to load in this room. So I would spend a lot of time standing at that door. There's a couple other doors on Brio that are bad. Brio was generally the only place they were bad about it. Oh, there's a... Hi. Oh, she's gonna repeat that line again now. No? Okay.
Not be able to get a clear shot while those guns are active.
That was a really weird spin for some reason. Jerk. Alright, which way do I want to go? Yeah, this way first, I think. I really don't like the music here. It's a short loop. It's not atmospheric. I guess it kind of is, but it's with the space pirate stuff. I don't know. This is probably my least favorite Metroid track. Like, it'd be fine if it were just some of the area over here, but it's the whole place. Give me, like, something different for the pirate areas, then, if that's the way you want to work it. But let me listen to this one loop the whole time. Come on, Retro, you're better than that. Sorry, readjusting my arm. Readjusting my whole position, actually. Hang on. That works. Hang on a second. Like first, like from an angle, that kind of looked like the Screw Attack logo. Hang on. See it? It looks like the lines look on the circle. It looks like the S. Anyway. Hello, turret. I have come to destroy you. Prepare to meet Doom, turret. Do away with the pillow for now. Oh god. That kind of fixed everything. As long as I can still decently play, this is the perfect position now. Can't remember if this is combat puzzle or not. I know the other one is. I can't remember if this one is. Let's see here. I believe it is. Kill the pirate with their own turret, venting whatever it runs on. Fuel gel, probably. Because Retro realized that they couldn't just run the entire universe off of Phazon. No, I shot that. Why? Why did I do that? I'll just take the... Alright. Let's see your shield block that. Crap. Come on, let me out. I need my grapple. And I need to not be like on a timer of death. There we go. Explode. There we go. I think my ship is still trying to do diving runs. Bombing runs. Dang it. Alright, fine. That's the way you want to die. I don't think they realize... Like, I think that they just developed the Phazon bomb because Phazon... A Phazon grenade just because Phazon. And they haven't really realized that they're activating like death mode. Samus death mode. That bothers me that I can't get up there. I can with screw attack. I don't have that right now. I don't even know if there's a reason to be up there, but it kind of bothers me that I can't get there. These little fuses, I guess they are, bother me. They don't have a scan, but they're destroyable. And I don't know. I think I used whatever, like the discharge from it dying to kill that. And I wonder if it was just something that was overlooked. It's just a fuse, but then again, at the same time, I guess it's just a fuse. So I could have put a scan in that said this is a fuse for nearby pirate machinery. Shooting it will result in a small explosion. There. Bam. Put that in the game. Come on, Samus. I need you to cooperate. There we go. These baffle me. I don't understand why this is a thing. Except for just giving us more things to pick up. They had a set number of pickups that they were forced to include in the game. They had to replace ammo caps from 2 with missile expansions. It also makes me wonder if there were ideas to use the ship in like boss encounters and that kind of thing that were cut, because you don't really use up the ship's missiles unless you can use it against something that I just never have. Like there's a boss or something that you can have it do diving runs on that I just didn't know about. Okay. Mines, forgot about those. Okay. Eventually, I'll stop blindly walking into those, I'm sure. There's no way I'd do it forever, right? Right? Yeah? Okay. feel like I get fed up with myself long before anybody else does. At least when I'm recording. I can vouch with almost certainty that I do not in real life. Sometimes. But, like when I'm recording, I feel like I get fed up with myself fairly easily. Okay, this part gets annoying. Where'd that pirate go? Nope, stay away from that. Oh cool, you hit it in the back, that's an instant kill. A missile on the way to kill it that would have killed it before it completed that action had it not happened in a cutscene. Man, I think this is the last time it does it in a cutscene. Yeah. Why are there so many of them? Okay. I don't think they can bring it back, thank God. Oh no, they can. This is just the venting. Oh, Jesus. Does the shield go back up, or does it just... Oh, thank goodness for that. A lot of stuff that I'm being a lot more efficient on now, which I guess makes sense. I'll finish the statement first, though. A lot of things today that I have been a lot more efficient on than I was the last time I played this game. It's been a few years, but, I mean, it's not like I was necessarily a child. This game came out when I was in high school. Well... I don't know. I take that statement back. I was a child in high school. Really stupid in high school. I had this conversation with my dad the other day. Actually, the last few years have been like, why is these a different drone? Or was I just missing? I'm just missing because this game doesn't like me sometimes. Yeah, okay. The last like 2 years specifically have been really good for just me in general, as far as I've grown up a lot. I'm 23 now. I'm 23 a few months ago. Like November. It's 4 months ago. It's like a quarter of the year. It's a few months ago. It's fine. It's just a quarter of a year. It's fine. But I mean, work in general has been really good for, like, me as a person. And I see a lot more in other people, like, you know, certain friends of mine, you know, where obviously, you know, I can see the maturity in the ones who have had jobs longer than me, the lack in some that haven't. You know, you learn to deal with people in a way that even if you don't necessarily have a job that makes you deal with people, you learn how to interact with people in a way that you don't learn from just your parents. And so as much as I kind of hate having to work with people and like deal with them, like, you know, unfortunately, because of my job, their problems kind of are my problem. That kind of thing. It's been really good for me. I've learned a lot more about what I want out of my life, and you know, how to act to people around me. You look new. Are you new? You are new. No, you're not new. I just didn't actually fully scan you earlier. That's right. So yeah, stuff and things. What is this? Reminds me of the skiffs from 2. Before they were fully enclosed. And they just looked like giant surfboards. I like that hyper mode isn't limited to Samus in this game. I just picked up a ship missile. I wonder if maybe your gunship doesn't produce missiles for whatever reason. Like, it's the mechanic. I've never, but I've just never found myself in a position where I've needed to use the gunship missile and just didn't have one. Whatever. We're done here for now, thank goodness. We can go back to Brio Fire, which will not take nearly as long as this area did. Especially since we've got that shortcut to the generator, and we'll have an even shorter cut back. And then we'll hammer out the boss. Whom I actually remember being fairly annoying. Oh good, I was able to get my leg down, thank goodness. In my head, I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to produce all of these before I record Galaxy. I might just take like a food break, and that'll be like 30 minutes to an hour, and by then I should be, you know, unstiff. See, if I had a microphone stand, I wouldn't have to worry about, because right now I sit the mic in the chair with me because it's a fairly wide recliner, and for the most part, like if I'm just sitting with my feet up, it doesn't get in the way. As I stick it off to the side, with a mic stand, I could hang it in front of me somewhere where it wouldn't move, and I could move my legs around freely. Because I do fidget my legs a lot. That's something that I notice when I'm like over at friends' houses or whatever. I've got to have something to do with my legs are almost more awkward than my arms. Because I'm sure everyone has at least had that situation once where you're like in a conversation or whatever, and you don't know what to do with your hands. Well, if I'm sitting down, I don't know what to do with my feet. They're not being used. What are they good for? Feet. Be useful. Get out of the way. I wonder. I always wonder. I kind of just had the thought now, but I feel like I've had it before. Oh God, I have to do this every time. Okay, game. Whatever you say. Sorry, I had to stop and think a bit there. Anyway, I wonder what life would be like if you could, like, if you weren't using your arms or whatever and they were in the way, you could just take them off. It's like I kind of sleep on my... Anyway, I don't know. In the end, it'd probably be more detrimental than anything, because my luck, they just fall off. Like, I'd do it, I'd overuse it, and the joints would wear out, or whatever. And then I just wouldn't be able to use it anymore. That would be me. Jeez, the crawl tanks here now. Oh well, at least they're easier to hit. Ah, the voice talents of Jennifer Hale. Wow, what happened to that sentence? Jennifer Hale. I feel like I put a W in there somewhere. Hello again, not friends. You know what? Screw you guys. Come on. And one more. Where are you? There you are. Quick, lock on. Lock on. There we go. So I only used one, yeah? Yeah, I've never run out of ship missiles before. I just don't understand that. I need to come back here much later. Oh, there went my control. I let go of the nunchuck for some reason and just watched it slide off my chair. You know that thing where, like, your brain's been blocking something out and then you become aware of it and it starts bothering you? I'd forgotten that I had the game running on the pad too. So, like, I just looked over and noticed that it's running on the pad, and now I can see it out the corner of my eye, and now it's bothering me. You know what I mean? I hadn't really noticed it before. It's just kind of happening. I'd forgotten about it. It's like, never had that thing where you suddenly become aware that you're breathing, and now you're breathing manually. Like, fully manually. Please hit the thing. Jesus. Vinny did that the other night. I can't remember what the original comment was, but he brought it back to, you are now breathing manually. You are now blinking manually. See, I just did it. That poor guy. Not really, though. He's probably a bad person. You keep tapping that arm cannon. I like how she'll keep doing that. You have to let go of the button. When you let go of the button, it initiates. It's not like the scan visor. So there'd be times that I think I'd miss opportunities before because I'd hold it too long. And by too long, I mean by like 4 and 5 seconds. Because I'm like, come on, do the thing. Alright. Let's see, looking at... I'm trying to keep up with the time based on...
The destruction of the generators has disabled the Leviathan shield.
I know.
The seed is now exposed.
Yeah, I know.
You must fly there and find a way to destroy it.
I know. Just go all the way. Thank you. Freaking talking head system. Is the door closed? Because if not... Oh, come on! I think it instantly killed this guy, though. I think the elevator killed him. Yep, the elevator killed them. That's never happened before. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. I was gonna say, is this door open? Because if it was, I was just gonna leave. I'm gonna back to the freaking hologram. Hard light is something that I wish we'd hurry up and figure out. Because then you get like these, you get like holograms, you get like just all of these really, really cool sci-fi interface things. Hard light is cool. I want us to hurry up and figure out hard light. I don't know how we will do it. I'm not even sure if it's scientifically possible, to be perfectly honest with you. I forgot that one never stops. Yeah, I think this is a one-way shortcut. It's either a one-way shortcut or one that you have to figure out first. It's one way. That's annoying to me. Oh well. It's nice for when you're cleaning up or things like that, because there's really nothing to do on the way back that time. And later, once I've gotten pretty much all of the upgrades, I'll come back and clean this area out. Because I will have to come back and clean this area out later. But for now, it's time to kill the big thing. So yeah, I'm keeping up with the time just on the screen now, just the recording duration, because I can actively see that where I couldn't with Fraps, which was the point of the timer. So all in all, this new card's worked out really, really great. I was mildly upset at first because I'd paid for Fraps and I was determined to use it like a moron. At first. I'm gonna get a different pillow, hang on. Okay. Hang on. Oh, everything's gone wacky. There we go. Alright. Nope, hello, weirdness. These things are jellyfish, tentacles are bad, the outside of it's fine. See, that is a ship missile expansion right there. No point in doing this, I'm not gonna farm kills. This is another place that I would farm kills. Hello, I'm floating. I love how bizarre the inside of Leviathan seeds are. Reminiscent of the first Prime. Fun fact, I saw this long before I saw the seed on the first Prime. Just faster to do missiles. Like how none of these eyes are scannable.